In this video, we're going to look at 7 different websites where you can use to generate AI art for free online today. So do not miss this episode. There's going to be lots of great websites that we cover and really useful tools in the AI art generation space. So let's jump into it with the first website on our list. So the first website we're going to look at is Deep AI. And this website allows you to quickly and easily choose different styles of image based on what you want to create. So you have to enter a prompt and then select the image style. So I like these kind of futuristic image styles, but there are some like older style images here too that you can choose. I've got this description, this prompt, which says a cat on the moon in a utopian future. So it's just to try and create something unique and futuristic and interesting. You can see the output here. It doesn't quite understand the input I've made. So the cats are looking at the moon in this example, but I'm going to pick this cyberpunk example. And you'll see here at the top of the screen, the name of the generator changes based on what style you select. So this image is much better and in line with what I was looking for. So you've got these two cats on the moon and these planets in the background. So it's really cool, really visual. I'm really happy with this output. You can actually download the image then if you want to keep it and use it for anything. So the second example we're going to look at is Stable Diffusion Online. And the artwork in this website is really beautiful. The quality is really high. I really like the examples that they've generated on this website. So let's test it out using some of these examples. So I'm going to take this example of a high-tech solar punk utopia in the Amazon rainforest. So let's generate this image. And it takes a few seconds, but generally it's quite quick using Stable Diffusion. So you'll see that the output is kind of low quality. I would say that this is probably because we're using the free version on the front end of the website, but the quality is a little bit grainy, but the actual imagery is quite nice, I think. So I think you can play around with the settings and generate higher definition images probably. Especially if you're paying for a service like this. But it does give you some nice examples and some images that you can probably use for your website. The third example we're going to look at is Night Cafe. Now, this one you have to create an account and sign in to test it. I have created one test image using that. So I've created a futuristic city in the year 2400. The city is overgrown by weeds. Now, I think part of the quality of the image will be based on the input that you create. So the more detail you have on your input, the better the resulting image will be. So in this one, I've been a little bit vague, but the image is still not bad at the end. I think it's a little bit abstract style, but it's overall quite nice. You can upscale the image, so by default it will give you this basic lower quality resolution, but you can use some credits to upgrade to a bigger sized image. The next example we're going to look at is Photosonic. Now this is by the same company that does AI text generation, so they have Writesonic. But you'll see that the images that they're able to create using this AI art generation is actually quite nice. The quality is quite high. So I'm just looking at some of the examples here. And if you hover over, you will get the description of how they got that image. So that was a prompt that was used to generate that image. The next example we're going to look at is DALL-E, and this is a more popular AI art generation tool. In this case, I've got an abstract pencil and watercolor art of a lonely robot holding a balloon. And the output is really nice. I think it's really cute. I have generated some other images using DALL-E, and this is an example of using like tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. And I've been very descriptive in this prompt. So it's using water, like droplets of water attached to the vine on the palm of a white woman's hand. So if you put a lot of detail in, the resulting image is going to be very close to what you're looking for in most cases. So this is more of a funny one. So I did like a giant ant chasing Tom Cruise. It didn't quite understand the Tom Cruise part, so I guess maybe in some cases it's not going to understand what you're trying to create. But overall, very impressed with DALL-E. It's a really good option if you're looking to create online images using AI art generation. Crayon is the next one we'll look at. This used to be the DALL-E Mini, so it's an older version of DALL-E, but the artwork in this one is actually very nice and it's completely free too. I used the same prompt as before for this lonely robot. you'll see that like the output is just, it's really, I really like this style. I think it would be something that would be great on like a greetings card or a travel card or something like that. The last example we're going to look at is the Deep Dream Generator. The output of the images here is like really top notch. I don't know what they use to get these exact images, but some of the quality of these images is just like lifelike, you know, especially the food images that are generated, like the photos of the food. I think it just looks, you could put this on a menu for a restaurant very easily, and I think that would be passed off as a real image or as real food. So I think the quality is like top notch, especially in food. So the output of some of these images is really high end, and overall I think it's just truly amazing what they've been able to capture with this art generation. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video and found something useful in it. If you have, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one.